In today's video, we're going to discuss 5 things I hate about this year's Callaway Paradigm AI Smoke driver. Hi everyone, my name is James Robinson and welcome to this YouTube channel. Guys, if you're new here, please make sure you do consider hitting that subscribe button below. Now you'll see we have a plethora of different drivers today, lots of Callaway Paradigm AI Smokes. And I reviewed this initially when it came out and quite enjoyed it, but this is a new series that we're going to do, 5 things I hate, generically about golf clubs that I've spent a little bit more time with, because I think it's super important that when you're testing golf clubs, you test them for quite a long time and then give little up-to-date reviews. But we're going to kick things off with a couple of things that I actually quite like about the Callaway Paradigm AI Smoke. You see, actually, I've had it in the bag for quite some time now, and even under the James Robinson Golf head cover, you'll see the triple diamond version. So I absolutely love the generic looks of this driver. I think it looks fantastic. There's a lovely mixture of triaxial carbon on top, forged carbon on bottom, and I think they've done a really good job with that multi-material design. So that's a huge tick for me. There's lots of negatives that we are going to discuss, so make sure you stay tuned right to the end for that. And there's a little bombshell actually, which I think a lot of people don't generally think about. The second thing I absolutely love about this driver, I'm going to show you rather than just talking about it, because like I said, it's not all negative. And what Callaway have done with this Paradigm AI Smoke, especially when it comes to the acoustics, I think it's very impressive, because I loved last year's Paradigm. I gamed that all year and I found it really good. So if you listen out for this, you'll see that even on a bad hit, we'll replay that sound for you, because I absolutely love the sound of this driver. I think it sounds remarkable, and that's a huge tick in the box for me. You'll see there that I hit that one quite a lot toey actually, and it's gone a little low left, but that's certainly another point that I love about these drivers. The adjustability sleeve as well, this is point number 3, is the best adjustability sleeve in golf. Callaway absolutely nailed it when they came out with this. You can change face angle, you can change lie angle, and you can of course change loft, all while keeping your grip in the same place. Grip's a huge factor of the golf club. It's the only point of contact, hopefully, that you have with the club, and generally a lot of adjustable drivers, when you move the neck round, would move that grip round as well, so it'd make it very difficult for you to have a nice comfortable grip. So there's 3 points there already: the sound, the look, the adjustability, and of course the adjustability with these movable weights here. So we have a 14 gram weight and we have a 2 gram weight, and I think it makes a huge difference where these are. Some adjustable drivers you don't see a huge difference, but generally if you have the heavy weight at the front, you do see a much lower spin. I have the weight at the back because it's a nice low spin driver anyway, and I don't generally feel like I need even lower spin, and to be honest, less forgiveness as well. So when we talk about positives, all that really matters is performance. Now we're going to get onto the negatives in just a second, but performance with this driver, both inside on the GolfSun simulator, I'll throw the numbers on screen now from testing this club, are very good. And they're not just very good from the centre, as you saw from that first shot. Hopefully we'll hit you a better one here, but you can get a shot with this club that comes out of the toe, and then you get up there and you're actually 10, 20 yards past all your friends. And I found, I mean, that was really good. I really enjoyed that. But I find that remarkable that you can hit a shot so badly. Callaway claim there's multiple sweet spots on this AI face. And I must agree with them, because I've hit some terrible golf shots when we've been playing with Chris, and it's actually got past him a little bit. The final positive before we move on to the negatives, they didn't scrap it. They didn't scrap the Paradigm ideology, and I love that, because I really enjoyed last year's Paradigm, and when I went to the launch of the Paradigm AI Smoke, I was petrified they were going to scrap it. They were going to bring out a Maverick 2, a green leaf. I'm sure that's what the guys at Callaway and TaylorMade do when they pick a name for something, because literally it is the most random thing in the world ever, isn't it? Moving on to the 5 things I hate about this driver, the name, Paradigm. Like, I sort of get it. I sort of understand where they're coming from with it, but it's spelt wrong. Paradigm is spelt P-A-R-A-D-I-G-M. And for a dyslexic person to say that is very impressive. You'll see that Paradigm here is spelt totally differently. Now, I kind of understand where they're going with this, because a paradigm shift is a shift in thinking, a shift in logic. So Callaway is saying that with all the AI technology in here, they are shifting logic. You're also shifting spelling, Callaway. You can't do that. Like, I know Americans and English people spell things differently, but come on, you can't do that. I'm going to hit another ball out of frustration with that. But as well as the name, there's a couple of things that I really kind of struggle to come to terms with a little bit, like such as how different really is it to last year's paradigm? Like realistically, yes, we've got the AI smoke, so we've got some kind of nice colours on there and that. And to go back to a couple of positives, I actually really do enjoy the different colours. Like, so this kind of smoked effect with the forged carbon on bottom, I'm a bit of a fan of that. So yeah, fair enough, you've got me. But performance-wise, how different, because when I've tested it head to head, I'm not the most consistent of golfer, shoot me, I'm not. But is it that, could they have just kind of stuck with the paradigm for another year, potentially? Because I think that could have been something where Callaway go, you know what, hands up, we've got a great product, so we're just going to keep it for a year. I think they would have won so many people over with that. They're obviously working with a lot of influencers. They have Good, they have Bob Does Sports, they have Rog, they have Big Rog, don't they? Roger Steele, big up Rog if you're watching. But I think they could have kind of won people over a little bit by keeping the paradigm going. I understand business is business and whatnot. Right, Bobby, this one's going to be a lovely high draw. And you know what? We'll move on to the next point, because this is the triple diamond, so that can go back in there. I do really enjoy that. We also have the standard, so the AI Smoke Max with the movable technology around here. We also have, sorry to interrupt you guys, we also have the mini driver now, so there's that one as well. We also have, come here Bobby, because there's more, we have the Max D, so that one's more weighted in the heel here, as you can see, so that's if you struggle with a slice. But then the Max has the movable weights as well, so there's that. We'll put that in there because that would end badly for us. But there's also a triple diamond S, there's a triple diamond Max that a lot of people don't kind of get to use. And you start thinking, well, how many do you need? How many drivers do you physically need on the market, and why don't everyone have access to them? That's one of the things that I'm not sure about. I'm going to hit the Max, aren't I? Let's go with the Max, because the Max is the forgiving one. This is the one that the guys on Bob Does Sports use, so Fat Prez uses this one, and he uses it to quite a good avail. So aesthetics-wise, it looks, this is a negative, by the way, but it looks really sharp, really clean, almost traditional for a club with a carbon crown. I'll tell you what, Bobby, maybe I should just be using the normal one. I've absolutely ripped that. That's that shot that comes like a tiny bit out the toe, but not really, and just launches really easily. That was actually a 10.5 degree as well, so you can see that that's launched nicely. But the looks, it looks nice and sharp, nice and clean. I'm repeating myself, I know. Bobby, you're showing me, hey, hello, hello. You can see how shiny it is. But what is that? Like, I really don't get that. So you've got it looking really good, and they've just plastered that on for no apparent reason whatsoever. I really don't understand that. And for me, that's something which I don't really get. So that's 4 negatives already. We've got the name, we've got how different is it, we've got this thing here, which I just really don't understand. And we've of course got far too many head options that everyone can't get their hands on. Now, there's one factor left which I just don't understand. And I sort of do understand it, and I've said this a couple of times, business is business. But I'm going to throw the price sheet up for you, because the price sheet of these drivers is quite frankly ridiculous. And this isn't just Callaway, this isn't just the big boys, it's the big boys. £600 for a driver. Like, the mini driver's almost the cost of, like, well, a car or a house. It's ridiculous. And I do wish that the big brands would do something about this. I do wish they would step up and go, you know what, we'll either keep it running and kind of price it down a little bit, but I suppose if people are spending the money on it, who really is to blame with the price of golf equipment? Guys, that's 5 things I hate about the Callaway Paradigm AI Smoke, together with a few things that I really do enjoy. Get in the comments below, what do you love about this driver, what do you hate about this driver, and what would you change about the Callaway Paradigm AI Smoke. Lots more videos like this to come on TaylorMade, Callaway, Ping, Mizuno, Tacoma, PXG. So make sure you hit that subscribe button if you want to see more things that I hate. Well, Yeah, that's middle of the fairway, that.